Hi, what's up, y'all? It's poppin'. It's D. About to react to this vid by Spill Sesh. It's titled Trisha Paytas is done with Colleen. So I looked more into this whole Colleen situation after I did my last reaction because I was not aware of everything that was involved. And I even said in that video that I'm only going based on what was shown, and there was not much that was shown, so I didn't know the extent. But looking more into it, I was like, what in the hell? So apparently she was sending her underwear to underage people, and she was talking about Trisha's body to her underage fans as well, and even sending them pictures of her OnlyFans content and like making fun of her body with teenagers. That's very weird, very strange, very gross behavior. So after, seeing other things that she's done, I was like, okay, this bitch is weird. So I'm assuming that's why Trisha is upset and Trisha is done with her and she's no longer in her corner, because it's come out that she was making fun of Trisha and showing pictures of her OnlyFans when that's supposed to be her friend. So Colleen is fake apparently. But yeah, let's see what Trisha has to say. Let's watch.
TRISHA PAYTAS is done with Colleen Ballinger and has spoken out now in a video titled COLLEEN. After weeks of stuff coming out about Colleen, people have been looking to her friends to comment on the situation.
Maybe I should watch that video, but let's see how long that
since
was.
The two of them had just started working together on a new podcast. They were only 3 episodes in before they had to stop due to the backlash Colleen was getting. Colleen stopped posting on her vlog channel, Instagram, everything.
It's 21 minutes.
She returned to post her now viral apology video where she's saying about how she did
I'm on vacation, y'all. I'm trying my best to.
People were wondering where Trisha stood in all of this because Trisha has been very
videos, but I'm trying to limit the longer ones.
Like James Charles when allegations were made against him. But since she was remaining silent on Colleen, people were like, does that mean you're still friends? What's going on? And I wouldn't have been surprised if she had stayed friends with Colleen, to be honest, because Trisha has had a pretty crazy online journey, and she's been friends with a lot of people who have been really canceled and continued those friendships anyway.
And she's
usually isn't until her feelings are hurt directly that she decides to no longer continue the friendship, and that might be the case here with Colleen, but Trisha's saying that everything is pretty much disgusting her. At the beginning of all of this, when people were urging Trisha to acknowledge the situation, Adam McIntyre had come out tweeting, "Trisha, Colleen and I used to send your OnlyFans pics and videos and make fun of how you looked. By the way, I was 15, Colleen in her 30s. And weird. Now there's actually been screenshots put out of Colleen sending Trisha's OnlyFans photos in text messages to fans as a way of being funny. Johnny, who I've mentioned before, he worked with Colleen on her tour, but was also a fan of hers. He posted photos of 2 different text message conversations that he had received from Colleen years ago, where she texted him photos of Trisha promoting her OnlyFans. One of the messages said, "OMG, Johnny, you look so cute today," and it's a photo of Trisha, and he said, "I effing hate you." And literally 1 month prior to this text message, Colleen and Trisha had even filmed a collab together, and Colleen was praising Trisha in this video. Like, they were just like, "I love you, like, we have so much fun together."
Fake.
And in this other text message Johnny posted, he had congratulated Colleen on her new baby, and a couple weeks later, Colleen texted back and said, "OMG, you look amazing, I just saw the new photo," and it's of Trisha promoting her TrishyLand.com. And just like the last one, Colleen had also just recently, within a month or so, collabed with Trisha before using a photo of her as a funny little text message. And the whole video, they were hyping each other up. People in the comments talked about how they love their dynamic and their friendship. And that just makes me sad for Trisha, because to hear that someone you thought was a friend has been mocking or using your OnlyFans promotion as a meme in text messages,
she just has really so nasty mean girl.
And Trisha freaking loves Colleen.
Energy.
She always talks about her. She has the best things to say about her. So to hear that she was doing this behind the scenes is just nasty. She was so freaking excited for them to do this podcast together that they had just started. She was putting a lot of effort into it. She had built this whole set in her house. She had been planning out the costumes for each episode. They were filming extra content outside of the episodes. The whole thing is just so unfortunate, seeing all of that has come out about Colleen and what has really been going on with her behind the scenes. And those text messages I read before where she texted...
She's gonna get to the part where Trisha...
more of those types of receipts. There's also
speaks
like
on
videos
Colleen,
that
so.
she'd sent.
I skimmed through it
and
I saw it.
Photos of her and Colleen from her Instagram promoting their podcast, and also unfollowed Colleen as well. And in her new video, she said that she's trying really hard not to be the person who can't keep friendships and has has tried really hard in the past few years to stay in her own lane, but she feels that this is beyond drama. She said she's trying to put her own feelings aside, but her feelings are hurt. Trisha says that she wasn't aware about the things that had come out about Colleen, and she has a very firm stance about anyone talking to people that are underage, platonic or not. And Trisha says that she was shocked when all this came out with the group chats, and she said that she really cared about Colleen and, you know, related to her. But this situation and her apology was just shocking, and she says that Colleen even had sent her the apology video link, and she just didn't respond.
I think everyone can take accountability, grow. Like, I really do think people can like change their ways and stuff like that, if you can acknowledge it. Her video came out, and I was just shocked, to say the least, that she didn't at least acknowledge.
I'm in an Airbnb by
the stuff that her own fans were saying, how they felt, you know, to kind of brush it over in the way she did, and, you know, ultimately became like memes, and now it becomes somewhat lighthearted, even though it's not a lighthearted issue. I was shocked, and she sent me the link to her video, her apology video, and I didn't respond back to it because I was shocked.
Weird how Colleen sent her the apology. Like, what was she going to respond to that? Truly, like, great song, girl, throw it on Spotify. Like, what?
Not thrown on Spotify.
Trisha says that she kept in touch with Colleen weeks before the apology, and she said that because she had been canceled before, so she was keeping in touch with Colleen, giving her someone to talk to. She knows what it feels like to have the internet come down on you. And she said that she got dragged into this and wants to talk about it now because a journalist wanted to reach out to her about these text messages that Colleen had sent using her photos.
I think using someone's as a way to hurt them, make fun of them, make light of them, be mean is the lowest form of human, the lowest form of intelligence. I think that's so inhumane. I think that's so disgusting for anyone.
Trisha said that she's more embarrassed for Colleen that this is something that she would even say and send.
While I'm thankful he posted them so I could see that this is real, it's hearing all that horrible stuff underneath the photo, like about my body just being messed up or disgusting, and it's a lot. But it never feels good to have someone just like make fun of your naked body. It's just a really vulnerable thing, and it is a little embarrassing, if I'm being honest. But I'm more embarrassed for her.
Her body don't even look bad. I'm confused. I saw it. I'll subscribe to her OnlyFans.
She talks about how these texts aren't like crazy old, where she didn't know Colleen. They were literally just filming together recently, both the times that these receipts were dated.
And these weren't a long time ago. This is someone well into their 30s, just gave birth sending nudes. And a month prior, I was in her house meeting her child and doing a mukbang, meeting her newborn and doing a mukbang with her.
She said she did confront her about this a couple weeks ago before any of the receipts came out, and she said that she had never done such a thing, and that this one fan who was talking about her was the one that would send the photos of Trisha to Colleen.
I did ask her about these a couple weeks ago before there was the proof, so to speak, right? And she assured me that she had never sent photos of me, that this one fan who was underage at the time would send photos to her. She's like, no, he was a fan, he sent photos to me, and he was obsessed with you. And he would just send me it, and once in a while I'd like respond to him and be like, hey,
and I was cap.
That's what she told me a couple weeks ago.
She also said Colleen talked to her about the clip that was going around where some people thought that Colleen was calling Trisha a whale, and Trisha said that Colleen claimed that it was out of context and everything was just lies.
There's a clip of her saying she saw a whale sport, and she wasn't talking about Trisha Paytas.
Oh, that's so mean.
I sent her that as well, and she said everything's taken out of context, like these are lies.
Trisha was saying that she should take accountability and acknowledge the situation going on, and when it comes to her, she feels super disrespected by the fact that Colleen was not being honest about having sent these things of her. And she says that she doesn't stand by her, she is embarrassed to be associated with Colleen, and says that she won't be speaking on her again and that she doesn't exist to her anymore. And people feel like certain clips from the podcast of the two of them have just aged so poorly now because Colleen is talking about body positivity when this is how she was allegedly talking about Trisha in the past.
To bring up someone's body, like, you no one should ever talk about anyone's body ever. I don't think. I think it's completely inappropriate and wrong, and every body size and shape is beautiful.
The whole situation is horrible.
Girl,
like,
that's people are
really
so
bad.
bad,
that the only reason Trisha might be coming out and speaking about this is because Trisha was getting talked badly about, and that maybe it's like a personal issue, and probably not because of the other stuff. It could be, but I feel like a lot of people feel like Trisha's only talking about it because she's a part of the conversation now. But regardless, these
I agree with that. First off, she's trash, okay? She's done a lot of trash shit over the years. I don't feel like she's the best person in the world at all. And I definitely feel like if she was not spoken ill about, she would not have come out and said a goddamn thing. I strongly, strongly believe that. She faked her goddamn self. But I do think it's fucked up for Colleen to, you know, be all in her face, smiling in her face, and acting like she's friends with her. But behind her back, you know, sending these pictures, talking shit about her body and sending them to children at that. A 15-year-old? Like, girl, ain't no way you ain't got no actual friends to gossip with. Like, that's sad that around your age. Like, that's really fucking weird. You are a weird bitch. So yeah, after finding out more about Colleen and the things that she was doing, I was like, all right. At first I was like, are people, you know, over exaggerating? You know, maybe she's not this monster that people are saying she is, but she's a fucking weirdo for sure. So yeah, that's that. But I can't feel too sorry for Trisha either. It's like, girl, whatever. I saw your OnlyFans. Oh yeah, I subscribed years ago. Years ago when she first made it, because I was like, ain't no fucking way she over there busting it open. I don't believe it. Like, I knew she was very attention hungry and, you know, she was controversial, all that. But I was like, I don't think she on there actually getting naked. And she was, child. So I look to be nosy. Anyway, yeah, they both can go to hell, to be honest. Y'all let me know what y'all thought, though. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see y'all the next time. Bye.